Joe Cullen, congratulations, off and running here at the World Grand Prix. What is it about this place that seems to bring the best out in you?
I don't know, Phil, because I was here for 3 Pro Tours during the week and it brought the worst out in me, so I have no idea. No, I don't know what it is. Like I say, I've just said to the previous guy, I've done a few interviews before my game and they're like, oh, well, this format really lends itself to you. And as a player, you don't feel like it does because, you know, those games where you're struggling to get off, it's terrible, it's horrible. But yeah, I think that's a massive thing. I think if you're going on form, consistent form over the year, I think James would have been a massive favourite. But I think I put him under pressure the first set. I think I got away first start, all 3 legs. And it doesn't matter who you're playing, it puts you under pressure. If your opponent's getting off and starting well, then it puts you under pressure.
James has been one of the best players in the world this year. How much confidence can you take from beating him on the stage as well, not on the floor, in front of thousands? Yeah, well,
I'm not going to say I didn't expect to win, but I didn't feel comfortable at all before I went up. I spoke to my manager beforehand, and I just didn't feel, my throw felt different. It just didn't feel right. Whether that's your head, your throw, whether it's, you know, the psychological thing or the actual physical thing of your throw not being good, but I dug in. I just sort of said to myself, look, there's nothing you can do about it now. You're on stage now. You know, it's fight or flight sort of thing. And I think I did the right things at the right time, and it won me the game.
Remember last time we spoke to you, you said the penny had dropped, that you knew you had to work harder, and that seems to be coming to fruition now. That you're winning games, and the rockstar just playing himself into form at the right end of the year with all these big tournaments on the horizon.
I wouldn't say form for you getting carried away there. I won the event in Hildesheim, and Dan said to me, you know, are you back? I said, no, it's nowhere near. And I think that's the major thing for me this year. I think I've struggled to find that consistency. But then if you put it on the other hand, if you'd have said to me, like, you reach the last 16 of every single event, whether it be Pro Tour, European Tour, everything, and you'll take that consistency, or would you take winning a couple of tournaments and playing a bit not too great in between? I'd definitely take winning a couple of tournaments, and I think that's what I've done. I seem to find something at the right time. You know, I was in jeopardy of even qualifying for this tournament, and then I just found something in Hildesheim and won a tournament. So it's just so, I'm frustrated, so I can't imagine what, you know, the media and the fans and people like that are, because I'm clearly capable, but I don't know, there's something missing somewhere, and I'm still yet to find it.
You touched on clearly being capable. You were, I don't want to remind you, a millimetre away from winning the Premier League. How do you get back to that version of Joe Cullen that is competing for the biggest honours in the sport? Yeah,
I think at the time it didn't feel like a big deal, the year after the Premier League, but looking back on it now, you know, I'm getting old now, I'm 36 now. I think it had a massive effect on me, not missing out, and not only missing out, you know, just not getting the acknowledgement of what I'd achieved the year before, because, you know, there's plenty of players who take the right arm off to come within a wire of winning the Premier League, and to not get an explanation from anyone at the PDC was a massive thing for me. And I think I dwelled on it a little bit too long, and then maybe got past it, then dwelled on it, and I don't think I gave that moment enough credit what it deserved at the time.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
Joe, well done today. I think we see you as quite a confident person, but you said before the match you maybe didn't have that confidence. No. Is that something sort of generally, is that something you're maybe not used to having that level?
No, I think to an extent every player has it, whether it could be Luke Littler. I think every player has it. There's elements where you doubt yourself in certain moments, but I think I got myself into the right mindset literally half an hour before I played, because I didn't feel great going up, but then I just thought, well, you don't feel great, so you're going to lose then, so no problem. You know, the worst scenario is that I lose the game and then I go home tomorrow. That's the worst case scenario, and I think maybe I built on that, and yeah, I think my double into start put James under pressure the first set. I think James would have expected me to come out and, you know, be a bit edgy maybe. Well, considering we balled up and I missed the ball by about a foot, you know, so I think he may have read a bit too much into that. But, you know, honestly, just it's a rarity that I turn up at a TV tournament and not expect to win. But yeah, I surprised myself a little bit tonight. I think I dug deep and found something somewhere.
We often talk about James as that sort of supreme doubler, one of the best doublers.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought.
Is that sort of something you think about going to the game? You need to be getting off first.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. You know, you have players who are renowned for scoring, but you know, the sort of lack at the end of legs. But James is sort of, for this format, his personnel lends itself to this format because he's great at finishing. He's not a shoddy scorer by any means. And yeah, if he can get away and finish, then you know you're up against a tough opponent. But yeah, James, I don't think he was at his best tonight. But then on the other hand, I was far from my best, but I got over the line and got the win.
Okay, well done to that.
Thank you, mate.
Congratulations, Joe. Well done on the win. How much of a confidence boost was that first set as a sort of settler for you, and how much confidence did that give you going forward?
Yeah, it gave me confidence in the second set, yeah, but it's just, I think at the minute it's just a little bit of a battle with myself at the minute. Yeah, like I say, I've been sort of doing well and winning a tournament here and there, but then just getting beat, and anyone can get beat. I can take getting beat and somebody playing well against you, but when you just sort of roll over and have your tummy tickled, that's the ones that hurts. And I think that's what I've been doing sort of in between, you know, the decent performances. So yeah, when the draw came out, as just said in previous interviews there, I think James is one of the. If you asked any darts fan from any era, if they said what's the name of your top 3 best finishers, I think James would be in everybody's top 3, certainly mine. So yeah, when you draw James at a tournament that's double start and double finish, you know you fear the worst, especially because he's found a new lease of life this year. He's played incredible darts. So yeah, I think I just thought concentrate on what I'm doing, and I think that got me over the line tonight.
And you're now